Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if you check on the current news now, the breaking news is that Deputy President Gachagwa will be addressing the nation at his official residence in Karen at 7 p.m. This is just a day before his impeachment hearing in the National Assembly. Now, that is the news right now. The issue is that people are not aware about what Gachagwa is going to tell the public. But so many questions are being raised without answers. So we are here to look for the answers. What is the what do you think that Gachagwa will be addressing the nation about in the today's evening press briefing? That is the question, because it is coming at a time when we saw the Gachagwa in a Sunday service asking for forgiveness. Though he was using the word if. He talked to the president that if I have wronged you in any way, please find it in your heart to forgive me. So one is using the word if. It is not assertive. It's not sure. But then the question has been, before Gachagwa asked for forgiveness, did he try to reach out to the president in any way, maybe through the close allies, phone call? But we are being told that his phone calls have been blocked. He can't access the president. He can't access him. But did he try to reach out in any means, or this was the only way to reach out to William Samoei Ruto, his boss? Those are the questions. Again, the statement is coming at a time when we have seen the High Court Judge Mayuga for the second time. He has declined to grant interim order to stop Gachagwa's impeachment that will be going on tomorrow. This one is a case that was filed, certified as urgent by none other than Cleophas Malala, the former UDA SG. So you look at even the people that Gachagwa is trying to use, in as much we are being told he's sending his emissaries to the president, people like Malala, who Gachagwa identified as the UDA Secretary General, yet we saw William Ruto himself identifying Yule Jamaa Mombasa Hassan as the UDA SG. So already he's using the wrong people, which makes William Ruto to continue with his plan to make sure that Gachagwa is being sent home. So he's also using wrong people around him. So it means miti yote imetereza. All trees are slippery for the monkey. He has been sent in court like 3-4 times. He's trying to fight back. But the court is saying, no, we will not interfere with the National Assembly proceedings. Let them do their work until when this matter will come to us in court. Because definitely, eventually, Gachagwa will take this case to court in case he is being impeached to the end. And there is one thing, based on the 11 charges MPs signed on the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagwa's motion. They were signing to table the impeachment. 11 charges. They got more than enough numbers. These members of parliament are convinced they might just vote in that direction. People are saying that Gachagwa can get out from some members. They are proved to be cheap, you can't buy them. What they should know is that as well as Gachagwa can buy them, William Ruto can do the same. And he has been good at that. We also have the National Intelligence Service, NIS. They also give president information. The man who might not be privy to the information could be Rigathi Gachagwa. Because right now, you check, They are not in working mood. They cannot sit in the same security meeting. Even if they sit there together, there are some of the critical security information that they will never share with Gachagua as of now due to the current differences between Ruto and Gachagua. So what is Gachagua going to tell the nation? Before we try to answer that question, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to our discussion. Now, the only house that will sit to impeach Gachagua completely is not the National Assembly. The National Assembly will do what the MCS normally do when they are impeaching a governor. This case will be determined in the Senate. So it is senators who will determine it. 2/3 to impeach Gachagua. Gachagua only needs 17 senators to save him from the impeachment. Ako tayari. But again, the man is fighting. He is lethal. He is awake. He is also working on that. So the focus is more in the Senate, but not National Assembly. You look at this, Gachagua might have discovered that everything is against him. It means he might be learning that he will be impeached definitely. And if he's learning that he's going to be impeached, the only way to survive, rather than allowing to be sent into a political oblivion, is by him resigning, fight this case in the court. You know, when they take it to court, it can be prolonged. Lawyers ni wengi pale, wako wanasukuma hivyo, wana prolong mpaka election inakuja, anaendelea tu, because remember Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta, they had a case at Hague, Holland. It was against humanity. But they were allowed to run. Since the case had not been determined. So until proven guilty, I think Gachagua has remained with that option. He has two options in the hands. The first one, allowed to be impeached and go home. Then forget about politics. Just like Waititu Babayao. Just like Mike movie song, you forget. Or resign ahead of the impeachment. Then you can be free. You are out of the government, but you can organize yourself and prepare for the next election. Once you are a deputy president, you will have ambitions to be the president or to continue serving that capacity, because you have tested power. You've known how sweet the power is. Gachagua has tested power. You know it is very sweet. So the best option for him, I've seen people misadvising Gachagua not to resign. I think that's the best thing he can do. Resign. You will whip sympathy of Kenyans. They will impeach you. Then after that, you will go into a political oblivion, because you will never vie for any elective seat in this country. You can never be employed in any public sector in this country. Even private, they're going to run away from you. It means you can't vie. You will go home. So let him save himself by resigning. Or else, aingize shingo yake kwa kamba, afungwe, anyongwe kisiasa na azikwe. Abaki tu mtu akupigia wengine debe. And you know, when you're not vying for any seat, you lose the grip. Mount Kenya will have another kingpin who will be focusing to take over presidency, because Gachagua will not be eligible to vie. So Gachagua might be calling for this press conference to resign, or try to table some of the issues he thinks that it might whip the sympathy. So Resigning will help him to win the sympathy of the people and fight in opposition. Disturb William Ruto from the opposition side. Bring vibrance to the opposition, because then you will have that chance. So I think it will be plus for Kenyans if Gachagwa resigns, because he is going to expose this government and help in oversight. Tuko na Kalonzo analala. MORARA KEBASO anahangaishwa huko, anapigwa. Tunahitaji watu wengine wakuwe huko wengi. Raila na watu wake kwa serikali. So we need more people on our side. I think that's one thing Gachagwa can do. Or else akiambiwa to fight to the end. Fight to the end if you are sure of numbers, especially in the Senate. Do you have numbers? All these politicians are corrupt. Wengi wao. So you cannot say that you can wanaweza kosa kesi ya kutumia against Gachagwa. They have so many. So they have enough evidence against Gachagwa. The state has it. They have enough grounds to impeach Gachagwa, I can tell you. Just like another politician. Wengi wao wako corrupt. Huwezi kosa kesi dhidi yao. But the only thing he can do to save himself is to resign. That is my thinking. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.